You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now here's Bledsoe. Trying to get open is Lopez. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
George. That one a little long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Matthews kicks to Middleton. Bledsoe looking around. Outside Matthews. Off target from outside. Here now the Clippers, and on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the seemingly unending difficulties Giannis presents to a defensive game plan. One that Coach pointed out was, you're going to have to be very early with fouls. He said Giannis can create so much contact and get you in foul trouble early, it can hurt your team down the road. So they'll try to keep their arms straight up while contesting shots. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now, here's Zubac. Outside Leonard. Here's George. George missing again. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Antetokounmpo passes to Bledsoe. A beautiful reverse layup.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Now, here's George. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Pass to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Clock at 6. George against Matthews.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Bledsoe. To the inside.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's Leonard. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Count that one.
Love the aggressiveness. Kawhi very active, very focused on the job at hand.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Here's George following the bucket by the Bucks. Releases. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Silky smooth stroke. Nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Jackson. Outside Hill. From deep. And the Bucks miss again.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now Williams. George Hill missing on the three. Shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Pass to Connaughton. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
You love Shamit's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Shamet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Williams, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Good on both. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Lopez against Harrell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you know, teams look for +60. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Every coach would appreciate having Montrezl Harrell on their roster. Plays unselfish, does the dirty work, and gives his team an edge.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And both free throws good for Harrell. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hill dishes to Lopez. Outside Williams. Passes to Korver. That shot is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harrell. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, here's the thing. We're used to Montrezl Harrell scoring around the bucket. Now he gets it done from the mid-range.
Hill looking around, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. Clippers leading by 6. We've got Williams. Green is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's Jackson in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Now, here is Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers.
Timeout.
6-point lead. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah.
Morris kicks to George. Beverly the pass to Morris. Tries from 16. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Zubac has got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. And the first one at the line is good.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Clippers leading by 7. Matthews with the steal. Middleton outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Beverly the pass to Zubac. And it's in there. Zubac has got 4 this quarter.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Bledsoe outside. Hits it down to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bledsoe against Beverly. George passes to Zubac. There's the dish to Beverly. In the corner, it's Morris. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Ilyasova's checked in, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Matthews. Bucks trail by 9. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
He's off on the first. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
And he's good on the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Outside, George. Leonard against Middleton. And here's George. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes in. George has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Morris against Giannis. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Morris.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The 3 from George. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for Marcus Morris. Williams, he's checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Milwaukee also making some changes. Marvin Williams is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here is Hill. No points in the game yet for him. Williams kicks to Ilyasova. A floater. Hill, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. With the teardrop, and Williams lays it in. And now a 12-point Clipper lead.
I like this choice by Lou. Could try to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
Here's Ilyasova. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Bucks shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And here is Los Angeles now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Williams, the pass to Harrell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harrell's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Hill. Banked in off the glass.
Okay, George Hill. Elusive off the bounce. Makes it look so easy.
Here is Williams. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. It's stolen by Hill. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time, getting to play for Pat Riley. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Setting the floor for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. First one falls for him.
You really wouldn't know what size he is because Patrick Beverley gives you toughness at that point guard position. And he's physical.
And so he makes both from the line. Matthews with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lopez outside. Bledsoe against Beverley. Kicks it out to Giannis. A three-pointer off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lopez with the steal. Matthews passes to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Pass to Morris. Over Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Right spot, wrong time. When the defense collapses on you, kick it out.
Matthews dishes to Bledsoe. Five on the clock. Fires the three. It's hauled in by George. Los Angeles leading by 8.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Middleton on the wing. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands. And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the second pick in the 2017 draft, that or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markeith, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Milwaukee, Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Wesley Matthews. And Morris drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Bledsoe. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Inside. And Harrell slams it in.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Now here's Bledsoe. And the rejection by Harrell. Basket counts. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Los Angeles calls timeout. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question.
Marcus Morris. Andrew Shamet comes in for Leonard. Williams, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Milwaukee, Ilyasova's checked in. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Chris Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A trickier cover than he gets credit for. JaMychal Green catches the defender out of position.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good.
JaMychal Green, undrafted out of Alabama, played in the D-League and France, but he solidified himself as a quality NBA big man.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Korver's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bucks trail by 7. DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. Outside Hill.
Out of bounds.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort. Defensively, superb anticipation on the block.
.157 left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good by Giannis.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Here's Jackson, and the rejection by Giannis. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound, and the jump by Giannis.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here's Shamet. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Shamet kicks to Williams. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 14-6 run. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Green. It's back to Hill. Shot clock at 6. For the tie. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Williams is checked in. Clippers leading by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Williams. There's the triple. And the Clippers miss again. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Clippers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. We've got Montrezl Harrell. Williams is out there with Jackson. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Back to Middleton. Shoots over Shamet. Shot's good by Middleton. That's now 8 points for Chris Middleton.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Lopez. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Clippers in the lead. Passes it to Williams. Lopez against Zubac. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Matthews with the bounce pass. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. Down low, here's Matthews. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the Clippers call time here. And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11".
Kawhi Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. Paul George is checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson. And then for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo comes in for Williams. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. There's the pass to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Morris outside. Zubac trying to break loose. And the 3 off target. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Leonard. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
George, that's a two-pointer. Bullseye.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Morris against Giannis. Pass to Bledsoe.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
And George kicks to Morris. Back to George. He dishes it to Leonard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's Matthews. Offensive rebound. Here's Lopez. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And I know this coaching staff loves seeing Lopez play a physical brand of basketball, even if it means he has to take a few knocks here and there.
Shooting two.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by two.
Yeah, and most bigs don't shoot free throws as efficiently as Lopez. The coaching staff has to appreciate that part of his game.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
And the Clippers call time here. Their trial moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
A minute 50 left in the game. And the Clippers miss again.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Leonard, no luck. Milwaukee leading by 3. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe right side. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And the seasoned veteran, Bledsoe, not afraid to take matters into his own hands and take a big-time shot.
From deep, George nailed from three-point land.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Here is Matthews. Bledsoe passes to Giannis. Fade away. It's in!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now, here's George. This one for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Launches a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
Lou Williams is checked in for Patrick Beverly. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
And the Clippers call time here. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Clippers with the ball. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Leonard. Giannis grabs the miss. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Marcus Morris. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jackson kicks to Zubac. Here's Patterson. Can't get it to fall. And so the Bucks take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.